Multipool Finance. So these are a crypto that's going to be launching relatively soon. And they're bringing in real world assets into the trading realm. Now, I actually think this is one that has real potential to do very, very well. Their launch it should be very significant because you're looking at huge amounts of money in regards to real world assets, and the real world asset class is a growing area of crypto. I think behind Deepin, it's probably the second largest. So I want to take a look at what this offers and potentially what this can do. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what the spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. When I did these videos, I showed myself buying these coins. These were coins that I expected were going to rocket up in price. And I thought they'd make me very good money. If you'd have put $100 into the coins when I released the videos and sold after about 16 months, these are what your profits would have been. $100 into each would have netted you a profit in under a year and a half of over 123 grand. Now, guys, in under a year and a half, that's incredible. Now, I don't own these coins anymore, but I do share the coins that I own on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So whenever I want to add to my portfolio, I will let my members know what coin I'm going to add, the price that I'm going to add it at. When I sell one of the coins out of my portfolio, I let my members know what coin I'm selling and at what price. This means all my members get in on the same coins as me at the same price, and they get out of coins at the same price. So they make the exact same profit, and they don't have to do any work at all. If you go onto the site, you'll see what my members have made. There is a reason that there are thousands of members on the site, and that is the reason. They're making phenomenal money in crypto. This year will be no different. If you don't have your portfolio sorted, now is the time to get it sorted, because sooner or later, these markets are going to rip. And when they rip to new all-time highs, if you have got the wrong coins in your portfolio or don't even have a portfolio, you've left tons of profit on the table. So have a read of copymycrypto.com, because if you do, I think you'll realize it's a site you've got to try out, guys. So Multipool Finance. This is going to be a new crypto. So Multipool is going to be a cutting-edge DEX, which transforms the trading landscape for real-world assets and cryptos. So they're designed for fairness and equality, featuring a fully decentralized on-chain order book and deep liquidity. This is one that I actually think has a real potential. So they are already working with BSO, with Ethereum, with Mobilum, Imin 8 Labs, NXGen or NextGen, Hacken, and Fjord. And the Mul LBP is coming up very, very soon. So you can participate in the token LBP on Fjord Foundry. Now, what they're going to have is fully featured, trusted, centralized exchange-esque order book. So though offering a fully featured trading experience, centralized exchanges lost trust due to the revelations from tier ones like FTX and Binance. Traders are beginning to signal their shift to DEXs DEXs that are going fully trustless in the future. They're also going to have AMMs. So with the mass adoption of AMMs like Uniswap, the market has signaled that going trustless is the future. However, due to the minimal feature set, many professional and institutional traders still choose centralized exchanges. It just makes more sense. You've got better features. So things like DYDX and other hybrid exchanges are bridging the gap between centralized exchanges and DEXs, but they don't offer a fully on-chain order book. This is what Multipool do. Multipool is a fully featured exchange that is 100% on-chain, fully decentralized and trustless. So it's all the features of centralized exchange on-chain, but fully decentralized. And here's the reality. Look, the global real-world asset marketplace is enormous. I mean, to put this into context of how big the real-world asset space is, if you go through the tangible assets that exist, right? That's real estate, that's commodities, that's art, even US treasuries. Real-world assets make up an enormous amount of the global financial value worldwide. Real estate alone back in 2020 was worth $326.5 trillion. While the global market cap of gold was 12.4 trillion. And when you realize that as of right now, we are nowhere close to that, we can see that this space is growing. Real world assets in the crypto space has been rising more and more and more. We now have a total value locked of over $6 billion as of April of 2024. And if you just go back to the beginning of 2023, basically scratching $1 billion. So it's already 6x'd in terms of the money that is locking in to the real world asset space. So actually being aware of the new up and coming real world asset based cryptos is a massive plus, because this is going to be one of the biggest growth sectors. That, again, this and Deepin for me are the two biggest in terms of actual use cases. You can also experience trading with auctions that are designed for zero price impact. And again, fully trustless on-chain order book. And they actually have got enhanced bracket pools for improved market liquidity. Now, again, market liquidity is a massive thing you need to be able to trade. And they also have bot protection. So you can trade comfortably with their MEV bot protection. And that's one thing that, again, is a real big plus. You've got to understand that the bots that are in this space right now are enormous. There are bots running left, right, and center on all the biggest DEXs. So bot protection here is no small thing. I actually think this should be a really significantly highlighted feature of Multipool, because, again, like, the bots end up rinsing through a lot of cryptos. A lot of cryptos. So there's going to be 100 million tokens. So and the treasury has 10%, the token allocation, so that's 10 million. 100% of that is released at token generation event. So that's going to be to grow. When you look at the venture capitals, that's 10%. However, they only get 10% released at token generation. And then the vesting period is a solid year. So again, and there's a cliff as well. So again, that's good. It's going to take 13 months for the venture capitals to get their money back, which is always a good thing. In terms of advisors, they've got a 2-year vesting schedule. Core contributors have a 2-year vesting schedule as well. And the membership and rewards, that is yet to be decided. Overall, I actually think this is a really, really intriguing project, because, again, there is such a significant lack of DEXs with real world assets. Though real world assets, again, is the second biggest growth sector as far as I'm concerned. So they've set aside 40% allocations for rewards and memberships, and they're kicking off with a Galaxy campaign. So you can start now and secure your allocation. That is on their Twitter or their X. So why should you participate in the Fjord Foundry LBP? So LBP gives crypto enthusiasts the chance to get early access to groundbreaking projects. By participating in an LBP, you get the chance to make a direct impact on day one by aiding development. And again, they're doing AMAs on a constant basis. They got a 10 out of 10 from hacking on a smart contract security audit. It's not easy to get the 10 out of 10 as well. And yeah, so May 21st, the whole Fjord Foundry are hosting the Multipool team. The goal of a fair and equal price discovery and token distribution through Fjord Foundry to launch the LBP. Looks really strong, guys. Multipool announces LBP after raising 600. So they raised 650 grand in venture capital round led by Next Gen. They announced, and this is who Block Telegraph, CoinSpeaker were tweeting this out, and Crypto Mode, Chainwire. Wow. So the top 5 benefits in LBP. Mull's price will be determined based on market demand. Reduced price volatility. So the token's price will slowly lower over 72 hours and rise segmentally when purchased. And an equal token distribution as well. In fact, let's just see the rest of that. So equal participants can acquire tokens at a fair price based on market demand. Equal opportunity for direct involvement. Every buyer makes a small but significant impact. And deep liquidity, facilitating token trading immediately for the public. Launch, which follows the close of the 72-hour LBP. So if you're interested in the full guide to the LBP, I can pop that in the description. Just understand, right, from a token standpoint, they are looking at a real world assets DEX that has real world assets again are worth over $300 trillion globally. It's probably far more now. And they are going to start transitioning into crypto. We're already seeing evidence of that. As that grows, you're going to have crypto projects that are trying to capitalize on this. Now, Multipool are putting the process of doing it first by creating a DEX that actually people want to use, because again, a lot of the DEXs don't have very good features. So if they can onboard institutional traders and high grade, traders that like the features, there's going to be a lot of volume that starts throwing through Multipool, and then the value of this token will rise. Total supply is 100 mil. Obviously, that's going to take a couple of years for that to be released. So upon token generation, this has a shot of actually having a really good launch. But overall, this could be a very strong long-term investment from a standpoint of, could this be a unicorn? Like, could this be a $1 billion market cap? It would have to be $10 a coin to be a $1 billion market cap. But when you're looking at the actual things that are involved in real world assets and the net amount of money that is, if this becomes the go-to exchange for, or the go-to DEX rather, for real world asset trading, $1 billion would be like a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of the net money that is in real world assets. So this actually might be one of the up and coming launches in the crypto space that could be a unicorn. So early investors are probably going to benefit from this quite nicely. The LBP is on the 21st of May, I believe. So I think, again, if you're looking at get in as early as you can, because the earlier you get in, the better you tend to do. Obviously not financial advice, but we may have this may end up being the most likely unicorn in the crypto space in terms of all crypto launches that I've seen in the past 6 months. So looking pretty good. And we are starting to see an uptake in real estate as well. Propi is like a crypto that's real estate based, and they've started doing quite well. So real estate is coming into the crypto space. And again, the place to trade it might be the place where the money is made. So let me know what you guys think about this. Are you excited about the real world asset space growing, because it continues to grow right now? Let me know in the comments. And guys, if you want to make the same profits as me in this bull cycle, you can do. All you have to do is join up at copymycrypto.com. If you were to join today, you'd see my entire portfolio. Whenever I add to my portfolio with new coins, I let my members know what the coin is that I'm going to add and what price I'm going to add it, as well as what gains I think it can have. When I sell a coin, I let my members know which of the coins I'm selling and at what price. So there is no work for my members at all. They make the exact same profits as me without having to do a dot of work. And if you go onto the site, you'll see what the successes my members have had. You'll see the things I've said in the past. It's all public record. That is why there are thousands of members on the site. And if you don't have a portfolio right now, or you're not confident in the portfolio you've got, now is the time to do something about it. This market's going to go to new highs very, very soon. And when that does happen, if you've got the wrong coins in your portfolio, or you don't even have a portfolio, the gains that you miss out on are going to be massive. So have a read of the site, see what it's all about, and give it a go, guys. And that's it from me. Have a good day. Bye-bye.